3. They are 3-3 on the road. Trojans 8-14, 6-5 at home, 2-7 on the road, and 0-2 on neutral site games. And at the center jump for Trevecca is J.P. Nadaro. He controls the tip over the top of Mitch Stahl, who is their star by far, averaging 23.2 points per game. Trojans with the ball. Rudolph to Nadaro, kicks it out. There's Drake underneath. Nadaro catches, goes up, can't get it to go, and it is taken away by Brandon Morton. JP had a bit of a tough afternoon up there at Oakland City. He was suffering from the flu, and he feels like, and the Trojans feel like, he has a chance to score some points here this afternoon now that he's healthy, playing against the Mighty Oaks. There's a travel by Mitch Stahl. He is a terrific player. We watched him up there. I think he scored 30 against the Trojans up there, and that was with the Trojans playing terrific defense on him. He still was able to find a way to score against the Trojans. No score here. We've played 40 seconds. Wilson Kearse, our director this afternoon, and Matt Deal on the camera. There's a jumper put up by Drake, and it's good. Nick Drake with the first 2 points of the basketball game. The freshman out of Nashville puts the Trojans on the board. Working the ball to the right side, that is Cameron LaFear. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be off of Trevecca. Oakland City in their road blues, dark blue. A little bit of a lighter blue around the collar and some trimming in light blue, along with some white. Their numbers are in white. Trojans in their home white. Purple numerals and gold trim. Put it on the floor is Trevor Smith. A little hook goes up, it dances off the rim. Rebound taken away by Drake. Drake on the run for the Trojans. In transition, bounce pass to Daniels, who finishes. Malik Daniels with his first 2. Trojan baseball team trailing 5-1 in the 5th to Asbury. That is partially blocked. They're going to call a foul on Marquise Rudolph, even though he got a bit of the ball. That'll be the first on the senior out of Clarksville. And it'll be 3 shots on top of that for LaFear. He shoots 73% from the free throw line on the season. That one is good. He is their second leading scorer at 14.7 points per game. He is a 6'3" junior guard out of Flint, Michigan. That one is no good. He'll get one more. Trevecca softball team lost their opener 4-1 to NCAA Division I Austin Peay down the hill from us. That one is good. He hits 2 out of 3. And the Oakland City lead is 2. Trojan baseball team won the first one today. That was 3 in a row over Asbury. The 4th one, though, is leaning in favor of Asbury through 5 innings. They're playing 7. Nice open look. Daniels grabs it, lays it up again. J.P. Nadaro with the assist on that one. And the Trojans are up 6-2. My fault earlier saying Oakland City was leading 4-2. The Trojans leading 4-2. Right side with the ball, LaFear. Inside Stahl, fades and shoots and no good. That one is rebounded by Morton. Morton tries to get it to Stahl, crashing the lane, and it goes out of bounds off of the Trojans. 17:44 on the first half clock. It'll be Trevor Smith, a sophomore out of Evansville, Indiana, triggering the ball in. Lobs it into Stahl. JP's there to force him to pass it out. They swing it around. Powers all the way around. Morton dribbles, runner, glass, good. Looked a little bit awkward, but in all actuality, that was a very nice play by Morton. 6-4, Trojans on top. Peyton Henry wearing that bandage on his shoulder. Daniel shoots the 3, and it's good. He doesn't shoot a ton of threes, but his percentage is 38% on the year, and that's actually a little bit down. It was up around 50% for the longest time. And then 45. Smith kicks it out. LaFear. Now Powers. Powers puts it up strong. Rebound Daniels. Daniels on the run. Daniels middle of the floor. Nobody picks him up. He kicks it out. Drake for 3. Rattles out. JP just missed the rebound. Smith on the run. Gets it to Powers, and the Trojans are back and force them to set up in the half court. LaFear with the ball to Smith. Smith on the floor, drives, dumps it down. It is loose. It is picked up by Rudolph. 3-on-2. Rudolph, top of the key, lobs it to Drake. Drake kicks it out. Henry and the Trojans have to set up the half court here. Right side, Daniels thought about the three, and he's fouled by Morton, who he got in the air. It'll be an inbound right in front of the Oakland City bench. Peyton Henry to trigger the ball in. Gets it to Rudolph. Working the ball out top. Shot clock at 30. Left side, Drake. Drake puts it on the floor. Baseline pass to Rudolph in the right corner. He penetrates. Floater is up and good. Marquise Rudolph continues to add to his totals around 1,400 career points now. We'll get you updated on all that as we go into Senior Day. A week from today. I cannot believe the season is just about done. There's a layup as Smith gets free and lays it up and in. It's 11-6 Trojans. On top, Daniels. Now Drake dribbles right of the lane. Rudolph open for three. Good. Marquise Rudolph. 5 in a row for the senior, makes it 14-6 Trojans. LaFear to Morton. Looks for Stahl. Daniels paying attention to him right now. Morton picks up his dribble. Now gets it to Stahl. Stahl hesitates, drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Smith, and he traveled. He was up and down. And we get the, no, it's 15. It's at 15. And so we keep playing. One of the officials was going with the 16, 12, 8, and 4. But we do the 15, 10, and 5 timeouts. First dead ball under those. Rudolph brings the ball up. 14-6, Trojans on top. Daniels, Rudolph, right wing, out top Henry. Gets a pick, now kicks it out. There's Rudolph, another three. On the way, that one is a little bit short. Rebound is loose and finally controlled by LaFear. LaFear up ahead. There's Morton loose. He lays it up. No good. Rebound, Nadaro. And now Drake pushing it up the floor. Trojans with their pace. Henry puts it on the floor, shoots from 15, and it's good. Peyton Henry, the senior out of Franklin, finishes that run, and the Trojans are up by 10, 16-6. Nick Powers handling the ball with Henry on him. Look inside, they get it to Stahl. Stahl, boy, I'm not sure how that's not a travel or a foul. They're going to get a foul, it looks like, but it was really looked like a travel. But they're going to get J.P. Nadaro with the foul. Media timeout, 14:32 to play in the first half. Trojans up by 10, 16-6. You along here in Nashville, Tennessee. If you're watching, we'd love to hear from you. You can email us with your name and where you're watching, who you're watching with. At athletics@trevecca.edu. 3 on the way, and it's good off the inbound as they just substituted in Kendall Whitmer. And Whitmer who started the game there at point, comes in now. 6'3" junior guard out of Odin, Indiana. Trojans with the ball, leading 16-9. Daniels, and they're going to call a foul. I think they're going to call it on him. They are. They're going to call it on Malik Daniels. That's an interesting call. (16-9), Trojans on top. Stahl with the ball on the right side. Looks for Whitmer. Now dribbles and hands off to LaFear. LaFear wants to go to work. Malik forces the pass. Smith with the three, no good. Rebound taken away by LaFear. Dumps it to Morton. Morton turns, shoots, and it comes off the rim. He got his own rebound because it dribbled, and then he lost it out of bounds, and they're going to say one of the Trojans poked it away. 16-9. Trojans with the lead. But Oakland City, the Mighty Oaks with the ball. Inbound goes to Morton. Morton now to LaFear. LaFear right side. Smith. Stahl in the right corner. Out top. Whitmer puts it on the floor. Passes out. Three by LaFear. Rims out. Rebound. Nick Drake. Drake on the run. Trojans with the numbers. Henry takes it. Drives, and he is fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot two, I do believe. It's going to be whistled against Kendall Whitmer. And Peyton Henry will go to the line. Henry shoots 81% from the free throw line on the season. He is averaging 7.8 points per outing, and he hits that one. Trojans lead again by 8, 17-9. Henry, senior out of Franklin, shoots and misses that one. A rare miss by the senior. Played at Franklin High School, 6-foot senior. There's a three by Whitmer, and it is good. They can hit some threes. Trojans have to monitor them closely out there. Whitmer with his second three. Already just coming in off the bench. Nadaro has the ball knocked away from him, and we've got a substitution. Christopher Elliott going to check in for Peyton Henry. Interesting to see who Elliott is on. He guarded Stahl a great deal in the matchup up there. Inbound to Rudolph off a curl. Keeps the dribble live, dumps it back, and it is tipped and knocked out of bounds by Oakland City, and the Trojans will get it back. 21 on the shot clock. Trevecca baseball team has rallied back. And are tied at 5 with Asbury out of Jackson Field. There's a jumper by Drake. Nadaro follows and finishes. Nobody blocks him out, and he knew what to do. He just took it and put it back up. Trojans up 19-12. 12:40 to play in the first half. LaFear gets it to Stahl. Nice play. He goes up, and it is no good. Tipped up by Smith, no good. And Darrell punched it away like a volleyball, and it ends up in Rudolph's hands. And now there's Drake. Drake gets tackled by Whitmer, and he'll go to the line. The foul is Whitmer's second. That was an example of giving somebody the business from behind a little bit. Drake to the line, a forearm shiver. Drake, the left-handed shooter, like Rudolph, hits. Drake back to the line. Misses that one. Rebound Rudolph. Rudolph kicks it out. Daniels, he'll shoot a three. No good. Rebound taken away by Smith. Drake on the year, averaging 7 points per game and just 44% from the foul line, 11 of 25 coming into the game, so he's now 12 of 47. Whitmer with the ball, playing with 2 fouls. Gets it to LaFear. LaFear still dribbling. Tries to dump it into Morton. Morton ends up with it. Blocked by Nadaro. Tipped up by Rudolph. Rudolph with it. on the dribble, up the floor, middle of the way, dumps it to Daniels. Daniels goes up, but there's Nadaro to follow. He can't get it to go, and now Daniels is fouled. Now, Sandifer is right. He was blocked up top cleanly, but there was body action going on underneath. Trevor Smith with the foul, and now Daniels back to the foul line. And he misses that one. Daniels was 7 already in the early going. Jordan Bedwell in for J.P. Nadaro. Daniels to the line. Second is good. Daniels with 8. Trojans lead 21-12, 11:40 to play. Smith gets it across. There's Whitmer shooting another 3. That one is an air ball. Smith is going to run it down, though. They'll get another look. Smith trying to drive on the baseline. Can't. Dumps it to Whitmer, who has it knocked out of bounds. It's going to say off of Whitmer out of bounds, and the Trojans get the break in the ball. Rudolph gets some words from Coach Harris and brings it across. Rudolph, top of the key. Hands off to Drake, right wing. Out top. He goes left of the lane, cut off. Out to Elliott, now Daniels. Daniels, top of the key, drives, finds room, throws it up kind of wildly, and there's going to be a foul on him. Probably his second. It is, and it is. And that'll get Eric Orr into the basketball game. (21-12) your score. 11 minutes to play in the first half. Greg Ruff along with you from the Trojan Fieldhouse. Again, we'd love to hear from you. Send us your name and where you're watching, who you're watching with at athletics@trevecca.edu. Jumper put up, no good. Rebound, Orr gets it to Bedwell. Bedwell. Orr looks like he got popped in the nose. There's Rudolph driving high off the glass, and it's good. Rudolph with a beautiful play. Rudolph with 7. Trojans lead it 23-12. Whitmer gets underneath the stall. Stall turns, and they're going to say a travel on Stall. Mitch Stall, a 6'5" senior guard out of Spencer, Indiana. Averages 23 points per game for them, 6.5 rebounds. Shoots 59% from the field, 38 from 3, and 85 from the line. He also has 63 assists, 24 blocks, and 17 steals on the season. There's Drake, left wing, underneath. Bedwell. Bedwell finds some contact, is able to keep the ball live, tips it to Drake. Now Drake fakes the pass, gets it back to Bedwell. Bedwell is, I don't know, he lost the ball. Looked like he was fouled, but the official didn't see it that way. LaFear out to Whitmer for 3. Good, and that's just a tough exchange there. Whitmer with his third first half 3. Trojans look like Bedwell was fouled. End up giving up a 3 on the other end. Elliott has the ball punched from behind. It ends up in the hands of Whitmer. Whitmer in transition throws a delicate pass over to LaFear, and LaFear traveled, and the Trojans get it back. And we get the media timeout, and both teams probably are happy for it. 23-15, Trojans on top, 9:26 to play in the half here on the Trojan Sports Network. get you a look at some of the other numbers in that one as we go along. Here is the Trojans leading 23-15. Drake for three, got it. Nick Drake with his first three. He now has 6 first half points. Trojans 10 of 19 from the field in the first half. Just over 50%. That ball knocked out of bounds. 3 of 6 from 3 for 50%. 3 of 6 from the foul line. Got to improve there, huh? Trojans being out rebounded 12-11. I would not have thought that, but they are. Just 2 turnovers, 5 for Oakland City. They get the ball to Smith. He drives after inbounding the ball and is fouled going to the hole. It's going to be against Eric Orr. Oaks, on the other hand, 5 of 17 for the field, 29%. They've hit 3 of 5 for 60% from three-point range, 2 of 3 from the line. That free throw is no good. That is Trevor Smith, who shoots 68% from the line on the year, 8.6 points per game. He hits the second. He now has 3 first half points. TNU outscoring Oakland City 8-2 in the paint, 4-0 on points off turnovers. Bench scoring goes in favor of Oakland City 9-0, but that is all Whitmer with his 3 threes. We've got a illegal screen against Eric Orr. Oh, it's going to be against Jordan Bedwell. His first. Thought that was Orr's second. They were looking right at Orr, but they were actually looking through him over to Bedwell, who was just on the other side. So the freshman picks up his first foul. Whitmer with the ball. He's got 3 threes. He kicks it to Smith. Right side stall with Elliott on him. Off a curl, LaFear loses the ball, but it goes to Morton, and he is fouled by Jordan Bedwell on the shot. It's going to be his second, and it'll be 2 against Bedwell, and it'll be 2 for Morton at the free throw line. Morton, 75% shooter from the foul line, 11.4 points per game on the season. He also is averaging just under 11 points per game, 50% shooter from the field, and has not hit a 3 on the year. He misses the free throw. Christopher Elliott comes out. Peyton Henry back in. That's 7 on Trevecca. So it'll be 1-1 the rest of the way. 8:25 on the first half clock. 4 on Oakland City. And Morton misses both. Rudolph brings it up. Trojans lead by 10. 8-17. There's Henry. Now Orr. Hands off to Drake. Bounce pass underneath the Orr. Beats his man. Goes up. Got mauled. And he'll shoot 2 at the foul line. Orr, a good free throw, sure. We'll get a pair here. Averaging 59% from the field. 4 of 10 from 3. And 10 of 15 from the foul line. 67%. Averaging 4 points. 2.5 rebounds a game. 19 assists. 1 block. And 9 steals. He connects there. His first of the game. Trojans by 11. And Orr will get another. And it's good. Orr hits both. Trojans lead by 12. I believe that is the largest lead of the game for the Trojans. LaFear brings the ball up top of the key. Passes to Smith. Now top to Morton. Left side. They feed it inside. Stahl goes up. He scores and he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Stahl doesn't mind the contact at all. That is his first 2 points of the game. And Nadaro is down. Might have got popped in the nose. And Jared White, the head athletic trainer out there. Now Coach Harris. I have a little bit of a bloody nose. And the Trojans going to send out Christopher Elliott, and Stahl will go to the line. 35% on the year from the foul line for Stahl. That one is up and good. So he has 3, but it's on an average of 23. There's Rudolph spinning, lost the handle, will get it back. Well, they're going to say he traveled, actually. By LaFear, no good. Tipped out, rebound Rudolph. Rudolph on the run. In transition, kicks it out. There's a 3 by Drake, and it is no good. Tipped around, Stahl with it. Trojans lead by 9, 28-19. 7:13 to go in half. In the corner, Whitmer for another 3. That one is no good. I believe that is his first miss from long range. Rudolph runs it up now at the left wing, out top Orr. Kicks it back to Henry, and the Trojans reset. Henry, left wing, Rudolph directs traffic, wants to go one-on-one. He'll shoot from 19, good. Rudolph with 9 first half points, and the Trojans back up 31-19. Double figure lead. LaFear stolen away. Can they save it? Yes, they do. Henry knocked it loose. He has it back and loses it out of bounds. Looks great right up until that point. But fortunately, with the 11-point lead, you can laugh a little bit at it right now. But you don't want to laugh too long because Oakland City has the ability to stroke the long-range three-pointer. Whitmer, Stahl. Stahl goes up over Orr, and they're going to call an offensive foul. He got one of those called against him up in Oakland City, and Eric Orr draws that one this time. That is his first foul. Player control. It's the 6th. Doesn't really matter anyway because it's just the 6th. He doesn't mind the contact at all. In fact, initiates it a lot of the time, and that time he got called for. Henry passes it right to Rudolph. Rudolph, jumper from 15, good. Rudolph feeling it here in the first half. He's got 11. The Trojan lead is 12, 13 actually. 32-19, 5:54 to play. Whitmer underneath, Morton posting up against Orr. Passes it back out, now LaFear, right corner. 3 is no good. Smith tried to one-hand rebound it, didn't. Henry up to Orr. Orr lays it up and in. Orr with 4, and the Trojan lead is 15, 34-19. LaFear, right wing. Gets it to Morton. Morton just outside the foul line, knocks it down. Morton now was 4. Earlier today, out at the softball field, saw some flurries. But baseball and softball teams still playing. We've got a foul out there on the floor. So it'll be Rudolph at the line. His free throw is good. He'll get the bonus. That was number 7 against Oakland City. That's now 12 for Rudolph, a 79% shooter from the line this season. Left-hander gets the rattle and roll to go his way, and it's 36-21, 13 for Rudolph now. 36-21 inside. Smith. Morton, foul line jumper. He just hit one a couple of feet out from that. And then he goes in, got his own rebound away from Rudolph. Rudolph gets his miss. Up ahead to Henry. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound as Taylor Ward has come into the game for the Trojans. Also 24, Ethan Knepp into the game for Oakland City. They've also brought into the game Jordan Simmons, who handled the ball out top. Ball is loose as it was intended for Morton. Morton runs it down, gets it back to Knepp. Now Simmons, who played a lot in the matchup up in Indiana. Now Stahl. Shot clock down to 5. Knepp, flat shot, and it almost rolled in. Rudolph doesn't stop. He goes for the ball, gets the rebound, and now they got to call a foul on Simmons. And we've got the media timeout. Simmons with the foul, Trojans with the ball when we return. Welcome back. Trojans still shooting the ball well, 54%. They're now 13 of 24. 3 of 8 from three-point range, 7 of 10 from the foul line. Both teams with 16 rebounds. Yeah, I got that up. Thank you very much. Baseball team up 6-5. Oakland City, 7 of 25 from the field, 28%. 3 of 8 from 3, 37%. 4 of 8 from the foul line. Leading scorer with 9 is Kendall Whitmer. Trojans leading scorer with 13 is Marquise Rudolph. Taylor Ward with the ball. Hands off to Henry. Top of the key. Man-to-man for Oakland City. Rudolph gets a pick. Shoots from the elbow. No good. High rebound comes away to Simmons. Smith inside Morton. Jumper on the way, rims out, rebound, Elliott. Elliott gets it up to Henry. Oh, there's Orr, nice catch. In the lane, puts it up, no good. Got his own rebound, turns and shoots, and it does not go. I think the pass was actually intended for Taylor Ward in the corner. Orr just saw it and grabbed it as he ran down the lane and almost finished. 36-21, Trojans up by 15. Smith fades, shoots no good. Orr with the rebound. Lobs it up to Ward. Ward's got the numbers. Takes it, lays it up. No good. It was an awkward step there. Might have been better to dish that off. And we've got a timeout called by Oakland City. Going to call a full timeout with 2:51 to play in the first half. You're watching Trojan basketball on the Trojan Sports Network. Well, not happy news from the Trojan softball field today. They're playing NCAA Division I Austin Peay, and their bats have, Austin Peay's have gone crazy in game 2. They were up 13-0 after 2.5 innings of play. They scored 2 in the first, 7 in the second, 4 in the third. better news from the baseball field where the Trojans are up in the sixth, 6-5, batting in their half of the sixth. Underneath to Smith. Dump pass to Stahl, no good. Or tipped it out. It goes to Morton. Morton inside to Smith. Has to find room. Turns, shoots, no good. Rebound or for the Trojans. Gets it to Rudolph. And Trojans will bring it up, leading by 15, 36-21. There's Elliott with the ball. Puts it on the floor, out top Rudolph. Ward underneath the Orr. Orr ball fakes. Drives, reverse layup is good. Orr was 6, and it's 38-21, 17-point lead for the Trojans. 2 minutes to go in the half. Stahl out top to Simmons. Morton near the right corner. Off a curl. There's a shot by Knepp, no good. Rebound Elliott. Gets it to Rudolph. Rudolph trapped, but dribbles out of it and is fouled in the process by Simmons, I believe it's going to be. And it'll be a 1-and-1 for him. That's going to be Simmons, and I have that being his second. Minute 42 to play. And it is Rudolph to the line. Rudolph, 2 of 2 this afternoon, has 13 first half points. Game high. That one is good. Rudolph averaging 14.4 points per game, and he's at his average. He'll get one more. One is good as well. He is 4 for 4. And he'll come out as Nick Drake comes in. 40-21, Trojans by 19 over the Mighty Oaks. Knepp gets the ball to Stahl. Back out to Knepp. Knepp jumper from 15 is good. Knepp with his first 2. 5'10 junior guard out of Montgomery, Indiana. Taylor Ward with the ball. 40-23, I should say. Orr skips it out. Ward, ball fakes on the 3, drives, and he is fouled, and he'll shoot the 1-and-1. That is the 9th against Oakland City. Trojans have been whistled 8 times.
You got it.
1-1 for the Trojans, number 4, Taylor Ward.
And the first by Ward is good. Ward, a freshman, played for Mike Petroni at White House Heritage. Second one is good for Ward. Ward 2 for 2. He's now 13 of 16 on the year from the foul line. 42-23, minute to play in the first half. Pass into Stahl, and there's a foul. And the whistle on Elliott is his first. And it'll be 2 shots for Stahl. Stahl with 3 points here in the first half on his average of 23. He is 1 for 1 from the line, and he hits there. 85% shooter from the charity stripe in this season. He'll get another. It is on the way and good. Peyton Henry brings it across. It's to Ward. Right side to Elliott. Now to Drake. Looks in for Orr. Elliott looking in for it. Oh, it was there. Now Ward with it. Clock down to 10. Drake, top of the key. Shoots it from 15, and he buries it. Nothing but net for Nick Drake. 8 for Drake. 44-25. Trojans by 19. Shot clock is off, 10 seconds to go. Simmons in the corner, Nepp for three, no good. Rebound, knocked loose, and they're going to get a foul with 4.4 seconds to go as Oscar Falodin came in, big, strong guy out of Carmel, Indiana. 6'6" sophomore forward. Looks like he might have played a little football in his day. His shot is off the front iron, no good on the free throw. Oscar Falodin is rarely used, 3.6 points in 10 appearances. 3.6 average in his 10 appearances. He hits there. He is now 5 of 9 from the line on the year. Shot put up by Elliott at the buzzer, no good, and the Trojans will go into the half with a 44-26 advantage. We'll take a couple-minute timeout. We'll come back with your halftime statistics and possibly a halftime guest as you watch and listen to Trevecca basketball on the Trojan Sports Network. Hey, Matt. Will you hand me that microphone? Well, can you just speak into it and say, Mark Elliott, please? Mark Elliott to the scores table, please. Push the, look on the on the board. Push the little gray button down. Yeah, right there, right in front of your hand. Yeah, right there. Push that. Yep. All right, now speak.
Mark Elliott, would you please come to the scores table?
Yeah. about ready. You about ready? Where the Trojans are leading 44-26. First half scoring looks like this for Oakland City. Their leader with 9 points is Kendall Whitmer with 3 of 5 shooting from three-point range. He hit his first 3. 9 rebounds from Brandon Morton. He added 4 points. 2 assists for Cameron LaFear. Nobody else not faring as well down the hill in their 2 games. They lost 4-1 in the first, and then 18-1 they trail in the bottom of the 4th against Austin P. And rough start against an NCAA Division I school. Here, the Trojans lead Oakland City by the score of 44-26. Oakland City with the ball as we start second half action. They get it to Stahl, who was limited to 5 points on a 23-point average. There's a 3 by LaFear. The rebound comes away to J.P. Nadaro, as fighting for it was Nick Powers. Daniels with the ball. Trojans now batting in the bottom of the 7th, trying to score a run to win. There's a nice dump down by Nadaro, as Malik Daniels gets another 2. He has 9 in the game now. He actually had 8 in the first half. I had him down for 7 in the first half. I apologize for that. Change that. He now has 10 in the game, so he hits double figures. Second player in the game to do so. Morton from 10, and he gets that one to softly fall. He has a nice touch. Averages 11.4, their 3rd leading scorer. He now has 6 in the game. And it's 46-28. Trojans trying to win for the 9th time this season. And the 7th at home. Nadaro gets that one, as that one was in the by Morton. J.P. Nadaro with another field goal. He recently went over 1,000 points in his career. LaFear with the ball. Gets it left side to Morton. Back to LaFear. Drake was close to going for the steal. LaFear, runner, gets bumped by Drake, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Drake picks up his first foul. LaFear goes to the line where he is a 73% shooter on the year. His 2 points in the first half came from the foul line in 2 of 3 shooting. He was fouled on a 3-point attempt and hit the first and the last of those 3. Now he hits that one. He's up to 3 on an average of 14.7, just under 15 points per game he averages. And he hits that second one there. Marquise Rudolph brings the ball up. Trojans by 18, 48-30. Rudolph gets a pick, now throws it back to Daniels. Touches it over to Henry, who's wide open. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound taken away by Stahl, and it looks like there's going to be a foul against Nadaro. Well, that was, if I was going to give anybody a foul, it would have been Rudolph. It looked like Nadaro was pretty straight up, might have given him a little bit of the hip down low. $18 minutes to go in the game. Morton, bounce pass to Powers. LaFear, a runner with a catch, and he finishes. LaFear gave the Trojans a lot of trouble up in Oakland City. They've limited him for the most part in this one. 48-32, though, a 16-point advantage. Nadaro goes up and scores. Tough basket by J.P. Nadaro, who was limited in the first half with an injury, but he's back out there playing strong here to start the second half. LaFear for 3, high rebound, hits the stanchion, and the Trojans turn the ball over. Check that, Oakland City turns the ball over. They're going to get Whitmer back in, who had 2 threes off the bench in the first half, and LaFleur comes out. Henry gets it into Rudolph. Rudolph brings the ball up. Bounce pass to Nadaro. Oh, a steal by Travis Smith. Nice job and a great open court move to get free and to lay it in. Trevor Smith. He now has 5. He had 3 in the first half. 50-34. It's a 16-point Trevecca advantage. Drake through traffic in the paint. Foul line pass out to Rudolph. Now inside Nadaro. Ball fakes, turns, goes up, and he is fouled. And he'll shoot a pair at the free throw line. Let's check and see who they whistle that against. It's going to be against Stahl. His second, team first this half. Trojans with 2 whistles against them this half. 16:52 to play. Trojans have been in control most of the basketball game and have had a double-figure lead probably the last 10 minutes of the first half, and have continued that here in the second half. Nadaro hits the first, and the second is on the way. He hits both. 67% from the line coming in, and now has 8 in this contest. Trojans with some pressure. Smith gets it across. There's Stahl for 3. Short on the shot. Morton gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. He's a solid basketball player. They've really got about 4 really good players that just about anybody would want. Morton is one of them. Fear, one of them. Stahl, obviously. And then Whitmer or Powers, either one, pretty solid players for them. There's a runner by Drake. And they're going to call a travel on Drake. Coach Harris not happy with that. 52-36. Trojans right at a 16-point advantage here. Pass to Smith. Smith yet to dribble. Put a leg out on Drake. Got a reaction out of the crowd. Whitmer. Back to Powers. Powers and Whitmer in there at the same time. Daniels comes up with a loose ball. In transition, Rudolph dumps to Nadaro. Nadaro double teamed, backs down, kicks it out. Henry, spot up 3, no good. He had a good look and it rimmed out. There's a steal by Nadaro. Stepped in front of Morton. He'll take it and misses the jam, but he's fouled. He'll get a pair. Morton with the foul. I like that attack and aggressiveness. Trojan baseball team tied at 7 in the bottom of the 7th. They have 2 on and 1 out. Trey Weiss at first, Cade Seeley at second, and 1 away. So they're a base hit away from sweeping Asbury and getting their 4th win on the year and evening the record at 4-4. Nadaro, free throw good. Nadaro back to the line. One more time, good. Nadaro 4 for 4 from the line and now is in double figure scoring. Trojans with pressure, trying to eat this clock up. And we've got a foul against Drake. Have that being 2 against him. Morton with the ball, bounce pass. Gets it over to Nepp. Check that, that is Whitmer, and we've got a whistle and a foul. Or is it just a kick? Maybe it's just a kick. Oakland City with the ball. Powers passes to Stahl. He lays it up, no good. Follow, no good. I believe that was Smith trying to follow. Trojans end up with it. Rudolph in transition to Daniels. Daniels is hammered, and he will shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we've got the media timeout. We'll take one as well. Trojans lead it 54-36 at the Fieldhouse. And one out. Chad McDaniel at the plate, trying to get the Trojans a win. And at the line is Malik Daniels. Daniels 1 for 2 this afternoon from the line. Hits there. Daniels now with 11. The foul, by the way, was against Powers. It is his first. They're 4th as a team. Trojans have been whistled 3 times in this half. Looks like Chad McDaniels delivered as Malik Daniels misses the free throw there. Steal by Rudolph. Has Morton on his trail. Lays it up and in. Beautiful play by Marquise Rudolph. Great body control. He now has 17. And the Trojans lead it by 21, 57-36. There's a steal by Daniels. Dribbles around the ref. Up ahead, he has it knocked out of his hands. It'll be Trevecca basketball. Let's see here. Chad McDaniel singled to right center. Scoring Weiss. Check that. Chad Seeley scored for the Trojan win. The win will go to Dylan Hewen as he came in relief to get the win. There's an up and under, no good. Tyler Tishner, 3 for 3 today. Inbound to Stahl. Stahl backing down, turns, shoots, and he is fouled. All 3 officials look like they had something there. They're going to call offensive on him. Second one he's been called on today. He does play very physical. He had an offensive foul called on him up at Oakland City, and that's the second of his 3 today that have been called offensive. Gave a little too much elbow there. Don't really blame him. He gets bodied up quite a bit. Has to use his physicalness to get free. Rudolph off a curl, kicks out to Henry. Henry from just outside the foul line, no good. Rudolph tried to save it and could not. So Ryan Smalls gets 4 in a row as they sweep Asbury out of the baseball field. Right side, Whitmer kicks it out. Morton, foul line pass out to Whitmer. Now Smith picks up the dribble. Simmons in the paint, puts one up, no good. Rebound taken away by Drake. Drake in transition. Looking for somebody ahead, can't find him. Nadaro was there, but it would have been a tough pass. There's Rudolph into Nadaro. Nadaro spins on Morton, has it poked out, and it's taken away by Whitmer. Kendall Whitmer. Up ahead, Stahl. Stahl drives up, no good, and he'll go to the line. Drake, I believe that is 3 on him. It is. All 3 here in the second half. Free throw by Stahl is good. Christopher Elliott checking into the game. Stahl's first point of the second half. Now has one more try, and he gets it. He had 8 in the first half. Check that. Had 5 in the first half. Now has 7 for the game. 57-38. Rudolph pressured, gets it to Henry. Henry out top. Kicks it back over to Daniels. Long 3, no good. Rebound taken away by Simmons. Outlet up ahead. They find Morton. Henry harasses. Morton turns, shoots, no good. Rebound tipped out by Daniels. Elliott comes up with it. Elliott on the run. Elliott kicks it back to Rudolph. Drives as the trailer, and he gets it to go. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line. Beautiful play by Elliott and Rudolph in transition. Count it, and 1. The foul is the 6th against Oakland City, 4th against Stahl. So give Rudolph 2 more. And the bonus free throw is no good. He now has 19 points. Up ahead, 3 by Whitmer. He had 3 of them in the first half. Now he's got another here in the second half. 4 for the game. He's got 12. And I believe their leading scorer. Rudolph gets it to Henry. Left side, Rudolph. Looking in, drives on Simmons. Goes up, got blocked by Morton. Got it back, went up again, got it knocked out of bounds, and the Trojans will inbound with 15 seconds to go on the baseline. Rudolph inbounds to Daniels underneath the basket. Daniels goes up and puts it in. Daniels with 13. Simmons, right side. Has it just taken away by Henry, but they're going to call a kick or a foul on Henry. We're going to say he tripped him. That'll be his first. Tereca's 5th. Smith to inbound. Knocked loose by Rudolph, but it goes to Stahl. Back in the corner, Whitmer with the ball. He drives on the baseline, tries to find room, cut off, gets it out to Simmons. Simmons right wing, back to Whitmer in the right corner. Whitmer underneath to Morton, has it knocked away. Henry, Rudolph goes up, and he is fouled. He'll shoot 2. It looks like it's going to be on Travis Smith. It is. And that is his 3rd. 11:21 on the clock, so we're still a bit away from the media timeout. Rudolph goes to the free throw line. He is 4 of 5 from the line in the game. He hits there. He had hit 4 in a row before missing the last on a bonus shot. It's 20 points. And back to the line for Rudolph. Game's leading scorer now has 21. 6 of 7 from the line for Rudolph. 63-41, 11-15 to play. Simmons in the paint, Stahl, turns, shoots, no good. Rebound, Smith. Smith goes up among 2, can't get it to go. Tipped up inside and taken away by Nadaro. Nadaro to Daniels, behind the back in transition. Rudolph sets and shoots the 3, yes. Rudolph His second three of the game, 24 for him. Trojans up 66-41. Simmons. Oh, Rudolph almost got in front of that one, stole it, but he didn't have to. They threw it out of bounds. The Henrys over there having to defend themselves. And Peyton Henry inbounds the ball to Rudolph, who brings it up. Left side to Henry. Inside, Rudolph lays it in. Nice pass by Peyton Henry. 26 for Rudolph. And it's 68-41. Stahl with the ball. Feeds it inside. That is Falladin. Tipped up, no good by Smith. Rebound, Elliott. Elliott being harassed from behind. He takes it and dunks it home. And the foul on top of that. What do we got here? Count the basket. And the foul. Basket is good. What's interesting about that is he was being harassed from behind. It was so close to the defender, and he just kept pace and took off and finished. I hope we recorded that one up there, did we? Yes. The foul is whistled against Kendall Whitmer. And I'm not sure what the, do you have any idea what the, no confusion. They were just arguing the call. Elliott misses the free throw, but he got a big two there. And on top of that, it was the fourth foul against Whitmer. 9:58 to play. Still plenty of time on the clock. Got to keep playing. 90-41. Turnaround jumper is up and good. Off the bench into the game for the first time, Brian Doolin. Doolin out of Madisonville, Kentucky. 6'6" freshman forward. Rudolph, bounce pass over to Henry. Henry skip alley-oop to Rudolph. Out to Daniels for three. No good. Rebound. Elliott steals it away. Keeps it alive. And now kicks it back out to Rudolph. Trojans playing a terrific basketball game, in particular here in the second half. Henry with the ball. Directs traffic, wants to go to work, drives, hangs, he's fouled. Oh, they're going to call him for a travel. And the media timeout. We'll take it here. Trojans lead it 70-43. Trojans now shooting 52% 24 of 46. Turnaround jumper by Doolin, no good, and we've got a foul called against who? It's going to be, that's going to be 5 on Whitmer. That is 5 on Whitmer. He'll foul out with 12 points. And that'll put Rudolph at the foul line. Trojans, again, 52% for the game, 60% in the second half now, 9 of 15. Rebounded edge slightly to Oakland City, 32-31. They have 16 turnovers, Trojans 10. 8 steals for Trevecca, 3 by Rudolph, who has 26 points. He's 9 of 13 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 6 of 7 from the line. Also has 6 rebounds. So great numbers by him. 2 other Trojans in double figures, Nadaro with 10 and Malik Daniels with 13. 12 for Whitmer. He is their only shooter with double figure scoring as Rudolph misses the free throw. It was a 1-and-1, so he missed it, and now they get it underneath. Turnaround jumper followed in, no good. There's Daniels ahead of the pack. He'll take it and dunk it home. Daniels with 15. Just a terrific performance by the Trojans, who now lead by 29 with 8:30 to play. Stahl has it stripped, but he's fouled, it looks like. It'll be 2 shots, and it's going to be against Rudolph, his second. Rudolph with 26. Actually, you're going to say that was against Malik Daniels, and that'll be his third. So Rudolph still with just 1 foul. And Stahl goes to the line, an 85% shooter from the line. Hits that one. He is now 6 of 6 from the line today and has 8 points. Jordan Bedwell into the game for Trevecca, as is Eric Orr. Stahl back to the line. Again, a 23.2 points per game average. And he has 8 with 8:27 to play. He misses there. A very rare miss, as he had hit 6 in a row. Averages 85% on the year from the foul line. 72-44. Trojans on top. Drake with the ball, gets it to Elliott. Out of Orr, back to Elliott. Bedwell trying to get free in there. Now Elliott goes to work, kicks it out. There's Drake, a 3. It is no good. Rebound all the way out to Orr. Orr will take it, drives, hangs, lays it up and in. 8 for Orr. Simmons, jumper from 15. Might have been partially blocked. They're going to say Drake was on the baseline when he got the ball, I guess. 7:44 to play. Pass to Stahl. Stahl, jumper from 15, no good. Ball is loose. Bedwell has it. Up ahead, there's Orr. Orr will take it and lays it in. Orr now with 10 points. Simmons gets a screen, puts up the jumper from 18. Bedwell with the rebound. Drake runs it up the left side. Now pulls it back out, 7:13. Clock running, Trojans up 76-44. Elliott underneath to Orr. Orr gets it to Elliott. Elliott lays it up, no good. Bedwell fighting for the rebound. Orr ends up with it. Orr dribbles it back out, and the Trojans reset with a new 35. Drake, top of the key. Finds room, shoots the 3. It is no good. Rebound taken away by Doolin, who's a 6'6 freshman out of Madisonville, Kentucky. Powers gets the ball back. Fouled him with the jumper, short. Rebound, Bedwell tipped it over to Drake. Up ahead, Orr catches. Orr thinks better of it, brings it out. Gets it out top to Henry. Pass goes to Elliott. Elliott underneath Bedwell. Bedwell turns, gets fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the foul line. 76-44. Bedwell goes to the line. That is the first on Doolin, their 10th. So it'll be 2 shots the rest of the way. Bedwell gets his first free throw of the afternoon, first point of the afternoon. He averages 1.1 points per appearance. He's appeared in 19 games, has a start, and is now 5 of 5 from the foul line on the year. (77-44) is your score, and one of the officials over talking to the official scores, and I'm not sure what the discussion is. Now the official that was at the scores table goes out to talk with another official. I think maybe it may be who the foul was committed upon. Looks like it was a scores book issue. Okay. So to the line is Bedwell. Free throw is good. So Bedwell 6 of 6 from the line on the year. His first 2 points in this one. 78-44. Faladin gets it inside. Now gets it back out, shoots the jumper, no good. Or got the rebound. Chris Renfro into the game for the Trojans with 5:46 to play. Freshman gets the ball, fakes the jumper, now drives. Baseline, pass out to Elliott. Now Drake back to Renfro. Renfro dribbles, kicks it out. Elliott wide open for 3, too much. Or had it come down on him, couldn't get the rebound. Also new in the game, number 22. So we don't have him in the book. There's a 3, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. And T.J. Bell checks into the game for Christopher Elliott, another freshman into the game. .5:18 to play. Nice to see some of these guys get some good minutes. They work all year long. Renfro with the ball. Looks in for Bedwell. Now Orr trying to penetrate. Backs it back out. Gets it to Bedwell. Back out. Renfro for 3. No good. Rebound, Doolin. Nepp back into the game for Oakland City. Runner by Doolin is up and good. Doolin with 4 now, and it's 78-46. 4:35 to play in the basketball game. Drake, left side, Bell. Bell back to Drake. Drake behind the back, now to Bell. 3 is on the way. Good. T.J. Bell. 6'6" freshman out of Mount Juliet. Buries that one. Sister Britt on the women's team. Turnaround jumper is up and good. Faladin with the jumper. Slay Chol preparing to come in. Renfro brings the ball over. Renfro drives. And we've got a foul, and we've got the media timeout. And we'll take one as well. That'll get Slay Chol into the game as well. 81-48 your score. We're back after this. Baseball team a winner. You go to 4-4 on the year, 8-7 win over Asbury University out at Jackson Field. If you haven't heard, we have lights. Got some YouTube videos and got to play an inning or so under the lights the other night. Last night, Friday. Slade Chol with the ball for the Trojans, who lead at 81-48. 6 on the shot clock. 5. Orr steps up, shoots it, got blocked, and the ball is loose, and the shot clock violation. 3:33 to play. Trojans will be at Martin Methodist on Tuesday. Women's team hosting the game here. Their pink zone night. So come out, wear pink on the, got a jump ball there. Jordan Bedwell got his hand on it. Alternate possession is in favor of, I can't see down there, but it looks like it's in favor of Oakland City. And it is, and they will get the ball. Inbound. Doolin, his shot is up, no good. Rebound Orr. Orr has it popped from behind, and then a 3 by Simmons is no good. Orr gets another rebound. This time he'll bring it up. Has it knocked away again. Outlet up ahead to Simmons. Simmons lays it up, and it is good. Getting a little bit hectic out there. 3 minutes to play. Renfro brings it across. Passes to Bell. Bell to Bedwell. Chol for 3. Rims out. Up ahead, Oakland City with the ball. Knepp with it. Spins. Ball bobbled. Kick out. Knepp again with the ball. 20 to shoot. Now to Simmons. Simmons shoots. It's a 2. Rebound. Fought for. It's Orr picking it up. He lobs it ahead to Bedwell. Bedwell dumps it to Bell, who finishes.
Basket Bell.
Bell with 5, and it's 83-50. 2:08 to play. Runner put up, no good. Rebound, Renfro. Up ahead, Chol is going to be whistled for the travel. They roll the ball up. 83-50, a minute 56 to play. Oakland City with the ball. Pass goes right side to Knepp. Layup is not there, but they'll go to the free throw line. Michael, did you get 22's number? Name? Okay, Jordan Marshall. Jordan Marshall to the foul line. His first is on the way and good. Minute 59 to play. 49 to play. Free throw missed by Marshall. Bell underneath the Bedwell. Bedwell turns it up, no good. Rebound is a jump ball. Actually, it's going to be a foul on Bedwell. I thought that was going to be a jump ball. Bedwell with his third. 83-51, Trojans on the way to victory number 9 on the season. Victory number 7 at home. 9-14, 7-5 at home. Trojans have a non-conference game coming up on Tuesday at Martin Methodist. Trojans beat Martin Methodist here at home earlier this season. And Doolin to the line, hits. Doolin with 5. Second one is good. So he's got 6, and it's 83-53, minute 32 to go. Next Saturday is a big one here at the field house, as it'll be senior day. Renfro gets on the scoreboard. Up ahead, Doolin can't control it. He saves it in. It ends up popped around, and Oakland City loses it out of bounds. Marshall had it, but lost it. Minute 16 to go. But it'll be senior day for a number of seniors for both the men's and the women. Maybe one of the largest combined senior classes the two teams have put out in the history of the program. Both teams of seniors have won a lot of games here at Trevecca. It's Chol for three, no good. Bell tipped it up to himself, gets it to Orr. Orr handles it, gets it back to Renfro. Renfro wants to drive, does, takes it up and in. Renfro with 4. And we've got a timeout. No, delay a game on Trevecca. They're putting some clock time back on the clock as Oakland City rolls the ball up. Simmons gets it right side. Shot clock is on. There's a jumper by Nepp. It is no good. Orr with the rebound. Orr up ahead. Bell catches, almost got it. Off his fingertips, out of bounds, and shot clock still on. 37 seconds to go. Almost had that one there. Nepp up ahead. Doolin, jumper from 15, no good. Rebound, Renfro. Renfro runs it up the side. Has it out top. Renfro drives, dumps it down to Chol. Chol, and loses it out of bounds. Trojans will inbound with 22 seconds to go. .87-53 is your score. Renfro goes deep to Orr. Orr holds it down. Just going to dribble here. Orr with the ball, letting the clock roll down. He's about to step into the back court. Let's make sure he doesn't. In seconds. And the Trojans win it. 87-53. We're back in 2 minutes with the final stats and a talk with one of our players and Coach Sam Harris. You're watching Trojan basketball on the Trojan Sports Network. Eric.
Years old.
Let me know when you're ready. Hey, Michael. Greg Ruff along with you in the postgame. Trojans win it 87-53, and alongside is Eric Orr, who I do not have the official stats yet, but I know you hit double figures. I'm pretty sure you had a double-double with the rebounds. Talk about, obviously, this is a team we lost to on the road in a close game. Had some folks that were sick. I know JP was sick. Not to make a bunch of excuses. They played well up there. What did we do differently here, aside from all those things, to come away with this type of win over a really good team?
Well, we did something we're really not that good at, playing from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. That's something we have a rough time doing. Sometimes we start out sluggish or we end sluggish. So we are doing a better job of just playing the whole game.
I'm going to get you to grab one of the stats over there for us, and that way we'll know exactly what you did score. And we'll let you look at it if you want to. Just kind of look at the stuff. As a team, you guys shot 31 of 61, 51%, 5 of 20 from three-point range, 25%. And 20 of 27 for the fouling. That's something else. I mean, at times we've shot the free throws really well. When we do shoot the free throws well, it makes a difference because it puts the other team under the gun, doesn't it? Right.
That's a double reward right there. You get the points and you get somebody, a good player at the game. Like this game, 30 was in foul trouble. He's a great player.
Yeah.
By the way, he just
Stahl's a terrific player. Had 30 on us up there, and we did a much better job on him. Plus the foul situation got him in a little bit of trouble. Also, their leading scorer, Whitmer, who had 4 threes, he got into some foul trouble as well, and that makes a difference as well. Talk about this team. This is your third year with the program. You struggled this year with your knee. There's no question about that. And it's been tough to watch.